Hey everyone, welcome back to M&MM PTE NAATI. This is Manmohit. Now guys, in today's video, we are going to do another fill in the blank reading question of your PTE exam. So first I would be giving you that question, and like always, I want you to pause the video and first try to solve that question by yourself. See what would be the correct answers for them. Even leave them down in the comments below as to what do you think are the correct answers for all these blanks. And then you can resume the video, and then I'll obviously be giving you the correct answers, but at the same time we'll go through that question together and try to find the right answers in a logical way. So not just guessing them, but actually understanding why are we choosing what are we choosing. Before I proceed, if you need any help and support with your PTE exam, whether it's PTE Academic or PTE Core, we do provide coaching for that one, me and Mohit. You can reach out to us on either Instagram or Facebook. Links are in the description box below, or you can simply search for M&MM NAATI and you will find us over there. Message us and we can have a discussion about how we can assist you to clear these exams in the very first attempt. And also same goes for NAATI, Hindi, Punjabi and Gujarati. If you need coaching or prediction file for either of them, again, you can reach out to us and we can have a chat. Let's just begin with this particular video. So as you can see, that's a question that we are going to follow. So we have got 4 blanks given to us, and then we have got 8 options. So this is what happens in the reading task, that the number of options are always going to be more than number of the blanks. Now first what you do is pause the video and try to solve this by yourself and see what do you feel are the correct answers, and put it in the comments below, and then we will go through this question together. So I hope you would have done it by now. Let's have a look. Now, the way I try to solve a question is I simply ignore the sentence which doesn't have any blank in them. If I need to read that, I'll come back to it. But for now, I'll just simply go with the sentence which has got the blanks. It just saves a bit of time in the exam. Now, it says today's games dash immersive narratives and stunning visuals that something. So today's games dash immersive narratives, let's say up until here. So the entire sentence is incomplete without a verb, as in an action word. If you look, today's games dash immersive narratives, there is no verb in that. No action word has been given. That means that the blank that is there is missing a verb. So that's my very first hint. And then what I do is I look at my options and see what verbs have I got. Now, growing, evoking, inserting, outlining, offer, play, and appear. So out of 8, I have got 7 verbs. So it's not helping that much, but at least I could eliminate one option. So I've got 7 options to choose from now. Now, today's game dash immersive narratives. Now, after this, I cannot have a verb ending with ing, because if I was supposed to have a verb with ing, that means I need to have a helping verb in front, which is, am, are, was, were, all these kind of helping verbs. Now, if I was to say today's games growing immersive narratives, that again is grammatically wrong. So I need a helping verb. So any verb that has got ing can't be my right answer. So I straight away eliminate another 4 options. So the only 3 options I've got now is offer, play, and appear. Now it's to read out the sentence with all these 3 options and seeing which one sounds the best and which one is making more sense. So today's games offer immersive narratives, perfectly makes sense. That means they provide. Then today's games play immersive narratives. Now games cannot play, we play the game. So again, that doesn't make any sense. And today's games appear immersive narratives. If I was to use the word appear, then I need to have today's games appear to have immersive narratives. So just using the word appear would be incomplete sentence, grammatically incorrect. So my correct answer over here has to be offer. So today's games offer immersive narratives and stunning visuals. So that's just part of the sentence. That dash traditional media forms. That does something with or to traditional media forms. So again, something is missing over here, which is comparing the games, the today's games, with the traditional media forms. Now, what's traditional media forms? They're talking about, the movies, the TV series, the web series, all that kind of things. So immersive narratives and stunning visuals that dash traditional media forms, that we need a verb which is comparing traditional media forms. So let's have a look. That growing traditional media forms, grammatically incorrect. That evoking, again, ing verbs can't be here. So all these 4 options are again out of the play. So that play traditional media forms, Not really. That rival traditional media forms? Yes. Rival means that compete with the traditional media forms. So that is absolutely making sense. That appear traditional media forms, again, doesn't make any sense. That appear to be in comparison with the traditional media forms is what it sounds grammatically correct. But in this case, appear cannot just come by itself. So my answer has to be rival over here. Next, this evolution reflects the dash recognition of video games as a legitimate art form. So this evolution reflects the dash recognition. So recognition is a noun because it's ending with shun, T-I-O-N, and there's a blank before the noun. That means we're missing an adjective over here. So this evolution reflects the dash recognition of video games as a legitimate art form. The growing recognition definitely makes sense that the recognition of video games is growing. And another biggest hint was this word, evolution. Evolution means what? Growing. So we need something similar over here to complete the sentence. This evolution reflects this evolution as in evolving reflects what? The growing recognition of video games. So that word is definitely making sense. But let's look at the other options. This evolution reflects the evoking recognition. Evoking means coming out of mind, coming to mind basically, which doesn't make any sense over here. Inserting recognition doesn't make any sense. Outlining recognition of video games, again, doesn't make any sense. Reflects the play recognition. I hope it's making sense to you that it doesn't make any sense. Reflects the appear recognition. Appear just doesn't come with anything by itself. It needs to be something with that. So growing is the correct answer over here. This evolution reflects the growing recognition of video games as a legitimate art form capable of conveying complex stories. That's one thing. And dash deep emotional responses. Now here I would be using the rule of the conjunction and. We have got the word and on either side of the word and, we need a similar form of verb. Now here they say capable of conveying, ing, complex stories and dash deep emotional responses. So we need a verb over here, an action word with ing. So play and appear can't be the answer. So the only three options can be evoking, inserting or outlining. Let's have a look. Capable of conveying complex stories and evoking deep emotional responses, it does make sense because evoking means what? Coming to mind. And we're talking about deep emotional responses. Coming to mind, deep emotional responses is absolutely making sense with each other. But let's look at the other option. And inserting deep emotional responses, you can't insert emotional responses. You can only feel that feeling. Outlining deep emotional responses, again, that would be grammatically incorrect if I was to put the word outlining over here. So my correct answer has to be evoking because that makes sense with the deep emotional responses. And if I was to check my answer, yep, all these answers are absolutely correct. And yes, we were able to find the right answers, but at the same time, we did it in a logical way. So understanding the meaning, understanding the logic, why are we picking the words, what are we picking, why are we not picking this is very important. As you can see, when I use these grammar rules, it helped me to eliminate few options. Obviously, when you've got 8 options to choose from and only one correct answer, that's a lot harder as compared to one correct answer out of 3 or 4 options. So that's why I always recommend to use these grammar rules. There's another video, multiple videos from me about the grammar rules for your fill in the blank reading. Do make sure to watch that one as well after that to understand the rules that I've just used. And also while practicing, try to use these rules, logic, vocabulary, understanding of the words to find your correct answers. Because if you end up getting the same questions in the exam, you can also make sure you're not just guessing the answers, but actually selecting the right responses. So guys, this is what I wanted to share in this video. I hope it was helpful. If you need coaching for your PTE, core or academic, NAATI, Hindi, Punjabi or Gujarati, message us over there. The admin would be there, we would be there, and we can assist you and we will help you to clear these exams in the very first attempt. Guys, all the best for your exams if they're coming soon. Stay safe wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next video.